Sheep are mentioned more than any other animal in the Bible, about 187 times.
Sheep have rectangular pupils, allow them to have a 270 to 320 degree field of vision. Sheep do not have front teeth on their upper front jaw. Sheep are used for various scientific and research purposes. Sheep named Dolly is the world's famous clone.
The musical instruments harp and flute was invented by Jubal.
The harp is one of the oldest instruments in the world. They have 47 strings. The strings are color-coded. There are harp doctors. Harps need to be inspected and repaired every couple of years.
There are many different sizes of flutes within the flute family: piccolo, alto, tenor, bass, and contrabass flute. Flute is one of the oldest and the first ever wind instrument.
The disciples were called Christians for the first time at Antioch.
Ehud was the first left-handed man in the Bible. About 10 to 15% of the population are left-handers. August 13th is the International Left-Handers Day. Left-handed people were also once considered unlucky and even evil. The word sinister comes from the Latin word for left.
Famous personalities who are left-handed: Barack Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Ratan Tata, Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Sir Isaac Newton, Napoleon Bonaparte, Walt Disney, Charlie Chaplin, Albert Einstein, and Pablo Picasso were also left-handers.
Satan is mentioned 18 times in the Old Testament. He is never called the devil until the New Testament.
Satan is a transliteration of a Hebrew word, which means adversary or opponent.
Satanism is people largely embracing him as a symbol of atheism, pride and liberty. And some mystic Satanists worship the devil as a deity.
There are no X words in the KJV Bible. The appropriate word to mean X-shaped is decusate.
Job said the white of an egg has no taste.
Both the egg white and egg yolk contains 3 grams of protein each. Eating raw eggs won't help in building muscle. Only 51% of the proteins in raw eggs are digestible, while 91% of the proteins in cooked eggs are digestible. Because of a typographical error, a wicked Bible stated that, "Thou shalt commit adultery," instead of "Thou shalt not commit adultery," published in 1631.
The Wicked Bible, also known as Adulterous Bible or the Sinner's Bible, is an edition of the Bible published in 1631 with the typographical error.
The Bible misprints 7th commandment from the 10 commandments in Exodus by missing the crucial word "not." It says, "Thou shalt commit adultery," instead of "Thou shalt not commit adultery."
Most of the copies were collected and burned. Only few made their way. The printer were fined for this. One of them is displayed in the Museum of Bible, making it rarely accessible to the visitors. Worth of the Bible is $500 million and it is one of the rarest Bible in the world.
Joash was the youngest king at 7 years old.
Redbod, the last pagan king of Frisia, refused to convert to Christianity as he preferred spending eternity in hell with his pagan ancestors than with his enemies in heaven.
The symbol for Bluetooth was made from the pre-Viking runes of the 10th century, King Harald Bluetooth's name.
David had a praise team of 4,000 men. Worship is the highest form of love that you can show to God. Worship is a natural outflow of your love for God. Worship God as often as possible. Stay blessed.